Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, lived a boy named Ethan. He was a curious and adventurous 12-year-old, with an insatiable curiosity that often led him into uncharted territories. One evening, his parents had to attend a family emergency, leaving Ethan home alone for the night. As twilight settled over the house, Ethan found himself engrossed in a video game, the glow of the screen casting dancing shadows across the room. The sound of the wind outside added an eerie undertone, but he paid it little attention, too focused on his game to let his imagination run wild. As the hours ticked by, the atmosphere grew more ominous. The wind outside howled, rattling windows and making the trees tap at the glass as if begging for entry. Unease began to creep into Ethan's heart, like a whisper of something unsettling just beyond his perception. Attempting to shake off his unease, Ethan turned up the volume on his game, hoping to drown out the unsettling sounds. But then, a series of soft knocks echoed from the window behind him. Startled, he spun around, only to see darkness outside. Mustering his courage, Ethan brushed it off as a trick of his imagination, chiding himself for letting his thoughts get the best of him. He forced his attention back to the game, but the unease lingered like a specter in the room. A sudden power outage plunged the house into pitch-black darkness. Ethan's heart raced as he fumbled for his phone, using its feeble glow to find his way to the kitchen, where he knew a flashlight was stored. As he stepped into the hallway, he felt a chilling presence, a feeling of being watched that sent shivers down his spine. The flashlight flickered to life, revealing the darkened hallway before him. A soft whisper tickled his ears, too faint to make out words, but unmistakably human. Panic welled up within him as he called out, "Who's there?" No answer came. The only response was a soft chuckle that seemed to emerge from every corner of the house at once. Ethan's heart pounded as he stumbled backward, his flashlight casting wild shadows that danced and twisted like malevolent spirits. Summoning his courage, Ethan retraced his steps to the living room, where he hoped to barricade himself until his parents returned. But as he approached the window, he froze in terror. Staring back at him from the glass was a ghostly face, eyes hollow and mouth twisted into a sinister grin. With a primal scream, Ethan turned and sprinted toward the front door. But as he reached for the doorknob, it turned on its own, the door swinging open to reveal an empty porch. He stumbled outside, gasping for breath, his heart pounding in his chest. As the first rays of dawn began to illuminate the sky, Ethan's parents arrived home, finding their son huddled on the porch, trembling and wide-eyed. He recounted the night's events, his voice quivering with fear. His parents listened, concern etched on their faces. They assured him that it was likely his imagination playing tricks on him, the power outage and the wind outside fueling his fears. Yet, as they glanced at each other, they couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to the story. To this day, Ethan never forgot that night, the night when he felt the chilling embrace of solitude's shadows, and when the line between reality and fear blurred in a way he could never fully explain.